Welcome back, future educators. This is part two of our Let's Review on Principles of Teaching. We will go over another 15 multiple choice questions, each paired with a short and clear rationalization to reinforce essential teaching principles and strategies. So let's get started. Okay, number 16. When using the problem solving method, the teachers can letter A, set up the problem, letter B, test the conclusion, letter C, propose ways of obtaining the needed data, or letter D, help the learners define what it means to be solved. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. The correct answer is helping the students define what it means to be solved. So problem definition is the first and critical step in problem solving. So the learners must know first what should they solve or what it means to be solved or what is the problem. Okay. Number 17. Which of the following characterizes a well-motivated lesson? Letter A, the class is quiet. Letter B, the children have something to do. Letter C, the teacher can leave the pupils. Or letter D, there are varied procedures and activities undertaken by the pupils. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Okay, so engagement and variation show motivation. So we can say that a well motivated class is happy, and a well motivated lesson uh, can have varied procedures and activities that are being enjoyed by the pupils. Number 18. Learners must be developed not only in the cognitive, psychomotor aspect but also in the affective aspect. Why is the development of the latter also important? Letter A, it helps them develop a sound value system. Letter B, their actions are dominated by their feelings. Letter C, it helps them develop an adequate knowledge of good actions. Or letter D, awareness of the consequences of their action is sharpened. The correct answer is letter A. The effective domain builds values and character, so it helps them develop a sound value system. Number 19, the strategy which makes use of the old concept of each one teach one of the 60s is similar to what? Letter A, peer learning. Letter B, independent learning. Letter C, partner learning. Or letter D, cooperative learning. The correct answer is letter D, cooperative learning. So, cooperative learning emphasizes the collaboration of students in small groups to learn and teach each other. So, this approach mirrors the each one teach one principle, where each student learns from and then shares their knowledge with other students. Okay, letter D is the best answer. Number 20, which part of the lesson does the learner give a synthesis of of the things learned? Letter A, motivation. Letter B, application. Letter C, evaluation. Or letter D, generalization. The correct answer is generalization. So in this stage or level, the students involves this level involves summarizing and integrating the lesson's key points, allowing students to consolidate their understanding or have a synthesis of the things that they learned from the lesson. Letter D is the best answer. Number 21. Educational objectives are arranged from simple to complex. Why is this? Letter A. Each level is built upon and assumes the acquisition of skills from the previous level. Letter B. Objectives are broad and value-laden statements that lead to the philosophy of education. Letter C. Be idealistic and ambitious to begin with a grandiose scheme for using taxonomy at all levels. Letter D. These are guidelines to be taught and learned where teachers and students evaluate learning. The correct answer is letter A. Each level is built upon and assumes acquisition of skills from the previous level. So this hierarchical arrangement ensures that foundational knowledge supports the development of more complex skills. So this is what we call a spiral progression of knowledge. Letter A is the best answer. Number 22. Which of the following is not true? Letter A. The lesson plan should be in a constant state of revision. Letter B. A good daily lesson plan ensures a better discussion. Letter C. Students should never see a teacher using a lesson plan. Or letter D. All teachers, regardless of their experience, should have a daily lesson plan. The correct answer is letter C. So students should never see a teacher using a lesson plan. That is not true. Transparency in teaching practices, including the use of lesson plans, can model organization and planning skills for students. Number 23. In music, teacher 1 wants to teach the class how to play the piano in the key of C. Which of the following should be his objective? Letter A, to play the piano in the key of C chords. Letter B, to improve playing the piano in the key of C. Letter C, to interpret the properties of the chords of the key of C on the piano. Or letter D, to exhibit excellence playing of the piano in the key of C. The correct answer is letter A, to play the piano in the key of C chords. So this objective is specific, measurable, and directly relates to the skills being taught, aligned with the best practices in objective writing. Number 24. When instructional material when using instructional material, what should the teacher primarily consider? Letter A, the material must be a new and skillfully made. Letter B, it must be suited to the lesson objective. Letter C, the material must stimulate and maintain students' interest. Or letter D, it must be updated and relevant to the Filipino setting. The correct answer is letter B. So instructional materials must align with the lesson objectives to effectively support learning outcomes and ensure relevance to what is being taught. Okay. Number 25. The primary purpose of lesson planning is to blank. Letter A, impress school administrators. Letter B, fill in teaching hours. Letter C, organize content and guide teaching. Or letter D, comply with school requirements. The correct answer is letter C, organize content and guide teaching. So lesson plans provide a roadmap to meet learning objectives effectively. So the other choices are secondary or incorrect purposes. Only letter C is the best answer. Number 26. Which activity best develops psychomotor skills? Letter A, writing a poem. Letter B, solving a math problem. Letter C, conducting a science experiment. Or letter D, reading a story. The correct answer is letter C, conducting a science experiment. Psychomotor skills involve physical movement and coordination, like, for example, handling tools in an experiment. So that is the correct answer. Number 27. Scaffolding in teaching means blank. Letter A, giving all the answers. Letter B, simplifying the curriculum. Letter C, providing temporary support to aid learning. Or letter D, letting students learn on their own. The correct answer is letter C, providing temporary support to aid learning. Scaffolding helps students gradually gain independence in learning. So it's not about giving full answers or removing structure. So it's providing temporary support for them. Number 28. The teacher asks students to reflect of their learning and share insights. What part of the lesson is this? Letter A, motivation. Letter B, evaluation. Letter C, application. Or letter D, generalization. The correct answer, of course, is letter D, generalization. So this involves synthesizing what has been learned to form a cohesive understanding. So in this stage or in this part, students can reflect on their learning and share insights to the class. Number 29. Which of the following instructional objectives is measurable? Letter A, to understand the concept of democracy. Letter B, to learn about healthy habits. Letter C, to appreciate art. Or letter D, to identify types of soil. The correct answer is letter D, to identify types of soil. So again, we're talking about or we're looking about objective that is that is measurable. So to identify, the word identify is an observable action, making it measurable. So the others are vague or difficult to access directly, like to understand, learn, and appreciate. So only letter D is the best answer. Number 30. Which principle is violated when a teacher gives only one type of activity to cater to all students? Letter A, the principle of individual differences. Letter B, the principle of motivation. Letter C, the principle of feedback. Or letter D, the principle of subject matter mastery. Okay, the correct answer is letter A, the principle of individual differences. So students have varied learning styles and needs, so offering only one type of activity ignores this kind of diversity. So letter A is the best answer. Okay, and great job for finishing part two. So keep reviewing consistently and you'll master these teaching principles in no time. So don't forget to comment your scores below and share what topics you'd like to see in the next videos. So let's keep this community strong and focused on success. So you are not just preparing for an exam, you are preparing to change lives. So keep moving forward, future LPT. Okay, bye bye.